everybody, this is Yana. I help students to get admission in universities abroad, and I'm gonna cover today question and answer session because of coronavirus. People ask a lot of questions, they're unsure about their future, so let me help you out today. Oh! With me my laptop, so things are gonna be easier. Every Wednesday students ask me questions on my Instagram page, this one, so I will be reading out the next 15 questions for today and answer them consequently. Alright, so let's start with questions for today. The first question was from my Norwegian Boston student, and she's asking how do we determine our GPA in terms of German GPA, because in all the different countries the grades are absolutely different. In Russia, as an example, 5 is the highest and 2 is the lowest. In Germany, the other way around, the highest is 1 and the lowest is 4 or 5, depends. So what you do is, what universities do, they convert your average grading system, your minimum passing grade, your maximum passing grade into the German one. There is a formula which you can use, and in the link below, in the text, you will find a link where you can click, put your minimum, your maximum score, your average, and to get the German equivalent of your score. The next question, I heard that the upcoming admissions have been delayed to further announcement. Is that right? Yes and no. So basically there is a few changes now. The universities in Germany are already open now. Some of them still work from home office or 30% of the capacity in the office, but the admissions are working. Many deadlines have been postponed, and the semester start in some universities has also been postponed. It means that instead of starting in August or September, you can also start in October or November. From the 15th of June, the students from European Union country can easily locate around European Union and travel. Students from nearby territories can travel already to Germany from the 1st of July. But keep in mind, if you have admission in university and visa, you're allowed to enter Germany even if the borders are closed, because you have a legitimate reason to do so. Next question. Where will the most of the foreign students stay when they come to study there? Okay, so there are different options. First, you need to take a look if your university offers a dorm. If they don't, do they offer accommodation support? If they don't, then you would need to search for a room, a studio or a flat, and there is an incredibly long list of sources where you can search for accommodation. I will also include it in the text below, so don't worry, all the information is there and available for you. The next question would be, how much does MBA cost in Germany? Well, you should have this in mind that most of the time, 98% of the cases, MBA is a private degree, MBA is a paid degree, it's not free education. And the cheapest MBA I know is around 14,000 euro. The most expensive MBA I know is 44,000 euro. But the more expensive the program is, most of the time, the higher their employability is, or the higher the ranking, the reputation, the links with the industry of the university. So it's always a trade-off, it's always a package. The next question. Would C's or D's in A-levels be enough to get into German university for bachelors? So A to C grades are fine, but D is not fine. But this is not as important as the subjects you took for your A-levels, because Germany has a minimum entry requirements for A-levels. And I will also cover it in the list below. I will write a separate article about minimum IB, A-level and American Diploma SAT requirements for you, and I will hyperlink it for you. Important for Germany is always the subjects, as an example, languages, math, biology, chemistry or physics. So make sure to pay attention to those and choose the subjects in advance. If you see your future in Germany, the ones that match the future education choice of yours. Worst case scenario, university will deny you. A better scenario, they will downgrade you to foundation, student, colleague, or pathway. Good scenario, they will accept you. So, good luck. Alrighty. Next question. Will language be necessary for masters for non-EU students? I assume you mean German language. So German language is not a necessity if you're choosing a program in English. There is a myriad of programs available in English. You don't need to know German. But if you want to see your future, bright future, employability percent higher, probability for it, learn German. Start early enough. Okay, it's okay if you arrive with no German knowledge, but it's like a direct correlation. The better German you speak, the better job you will have. So go for it. Next question. I will be going to study in Munich Business School, but I can find them on Munich Student Union. Is the school genuine? Oh, definitely. Munich Business School is a very good school. Every city has a state university, which is Technische Universität as an example, and every city has a business school. As an example, Munich has Munich Business School, Hamburg has Hamburg School of Business Administration, Cologne has Cologne Business School. Yes, it's definitely a good school. If you're worried or you're not sure if the school you want to go to is good, contact me. I will clarify it for you for sure. Next question. You can charge fees for students and they will be ready for it. It's not a question, but a student is asking me to charge money from students and to place them in public universities. This is not my business model, and this is not what I want to do. I don't want to take money from students or their parents. I like to consult for free, but then again, not everybody is my customer. So I help with the private education in very well-ranked and good schools. I help to find a student a program that matches him or her individually for the better future. Next question. How much does it cost for masters in computer science? There are 4 programs in private universities in computer science right now which are well ranked. Well, the cheapest would be 18,000 euro in a small city, otherwise 21,000 in Berlin, or very expensive 2 programs in the best universities like Universität Bremen. These programs are 40 to 60,000 euro in Lancaster University Leipzig as well. So, would you like to get a well-ranked degree, American or British? Pay more. If you would like to get a German state-accredited degree in a small city, pay less. The degree quality or your employability depends on a set of factors. It's not just the degree itself. All right. The next question, or it's a statement, please start working with public universities. No, I am not gonna do that because I only have 24 hours in a day and I won't physically manage with the amount of demand. Every university has their customer base and I work with a private university customer base. I want to help students who would like to get applied sciences degrees, would like to get applied knowledge degrees, study in English in small groups. Private education and public universities are both good in their own way. If you're going for STEM subjects, go for public universities. If you're going for rapidly changing business world subjects, go for business schools. And this is where I come into place. Happy to help. The next question is a double question. Woohoo! Is blocked account required to study in Belgium? Is it possible to study in English? Okay, so in Belgium and in Holland, the other 2 countries I work with, you can also study in English language. The studies there are more or less the same price as in Germany, so 6,000 to 12,000 euro per year. Blocked account is not required. Belgium and Holland have different requirements. You don't open a blocked account, but you pay to university a year of your accommodation and living expenses, and they give you money every month. But then, in Holland, a university does visa for you. And in Belgium, the queues in the embassies is super small in comparison to Germany. So there are the benefits of going to these countries as well. The next question is about the blocked account. Does the German government require us to every time put 10,200 euro on the account every year? The answer is not every year, but every time you are extending your visa to another study visa or to a job-seeking visa. Whenever you get your first work visa, you're no longer required to extend or to put money back on your blocked account. Okay, the next question. Can I travel around Europe with a student visa, or do I still need a Schengen visa? No, you can travel with student visa. Student visa is a type of Schengen visa. It gives you permission to travel in all the countries, like the Schengen visa, but you have a student status in one of the countries with a work permission. So consider it a Schengen visa with bonuses. The next question is GMAT mandatory for my master or MBA? So, not mandatory, but if you have a GMAT, you can obtain a scholarship. Some schools require it, so the more highly ranked school is, the more GMAT points they require. EBS Universität requires 600 at least. HHO Leipzig requires 600 minimum, but the chance of getting in is only there if you have around 650-700 GMAT. So GMAT is the justification that you worked hard, you have certain knowledge, you have certain leadership skills, statistics, algebra, math skills, you're a fast thinker, and the MBAs most of the time in the most prestigious schools require it. But 80% of the schools will not. Thank you for listening to me today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, to all my social media networks, to stay up to date to the news and events of Germany and other European countries in terms of study abroad topic. Thank you so much. Have a good one.